Hello my friends, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I'm just gonna say it's a little hot in this turtleneck. All right, so we have got a new video featuring new releases because listen, the beauty industry doesn't sleep and we may have just had the Sephora beauty sale, the Beauty Insider sale. We just still get inundated with makeup and there are new products to be had and we're going to talk about those today. So if you're interested in seeing not only what has or is about to release on the market, but what I'm interested in picking up, then just keep on watching. All right, friends, so there are a few things to talk about because I have actually been quite excited about a few of the things that have popped up lately on Trend Mood, and I am here to talk about them. Let's have a discussion about these things together. As usual, I'm always curious about what y'all are interested in picking up, so please let me know in the comment section below what you're looking at getting, because sometimes there's things I haven't heard of or I don't know are releasing, and yes, I find out from you guys, so just let me know below. All right, so Colourpop, I mean, you know, they release on the regular. They released two eyeshadow palettes a couple of days ago on the Ulta site for the holidays. I think this is usually they do an Ulta exclusive type of holiday release, and I believe this is it. And I feel like I have to get them, even though I know Colourpop shades can be very repetitive. So Ticket to Dreamland and On a Whimsy. You guys, the covers to these palettes are like carousel. I feel like I need it just for that. Honestly, though, I was a little bit intrigued by the color stories. And yes, I do know Colourpop is very repetitive. I can't even tell you probably how many dupes I have in my Colourpop collection. I have quite a few Colourpop palettes, and so I do know, but I really do like these. They're $18 each, but of course, with Ulta, you know you get the $3.50 off coupon. I looked at my local stores, didn't look like they had them yet, so I feel like I might wait a little bit and see if I can snag them once they come to stores. But you guys, you gotta admit, they are really, really pretty. Okay, I'm really excited about this next one, and I have been since I first saw the promo pic months ago, but now it's resurfacing, and it's because I think it's closer to launch, and it's Too Faced, the Too Femme collection. It's the palette that has the butterflies on the cover, and the inside looks so springy. Now, I know it's hard to... In August and September, when holiday starts releasing, it's like, how do I get in the Christmas spirit? I love when they do that early, but I do find it hard to get into the spring spirit when I'm still looking forward to Thanksgiving. Funny, ironic, I know. So anyways, but I am here for this color story. You guys know I love some bright, just beautiful, fresh shades, and the mint green is like literally calling my name. And so this looks like it's very much in size to the teddy bear palette. So I would suggest if you are interested in this one, just have the mindset that is probably going to be a little bit smaller. I actually love the size of the teddy bear palette, quite frankly, and I love the quality. So I am hoping this is similar. I do see a couple of shades that look very similar as far as formulation, like the little swirly marble shades. This is a must for me. They're also coming out with a blush, 6 heart core lipsticks. And then a their typical iconic mascara in the tube, like it's going to be like mint green or whatever. So for me, it's all about the eyeshadow palette, perhaps the blush, I don't know. So Colourpop, I just mentioned them. They're coming out with another mega palette. This one I have to have. I don't have any others except for I have two. Which ones do I have? The super colorful one, I even forget what they're called. And then I have it's the second one they released, the pink one. I've used all of like twice, honestly. But this one's called Smoke and Roses. And you guys know I love a good pinky rose eyeshadow. Pink is my very favorite color. And the number of what I see is like metallics in here. Yeah. This is a must for me. Now, I really do want the It's a Mood palette. I am going to put that on my Christmas list in the hopes that that comes home to me under the tree, but we will see. This, though, is a must. It's a have to have. And I am wondering if it's going to be like a Black Friday type of release. We will see. I think they did that last year. So Not entirely sure, but yeah, I'm still waiting for Ulta to get the Rudolph collection because I really do want that eyeshadow palette. Yeah, it didn't come on Sunday, so we'll see. All right, I don't typically talk about makeup eraser. I mean, that's like, it is beauty, but it's not makeup. I wouldn't be Michelle, who loves Disney, if I didn't talk about these, you guys. So for my fellow Disney lovers, you remember not too long ago, they came out with the Villains makeup erasers, and I almost picked it up during the sale. I didn't though. Kind of wishing I had. Now they've released the princess ones. So now I literally feel like I need both. The thing about it is when it comes to makeup eraser, I'm not consistent. I'm very fickle. I always go back to makeup wipes because I feel what it comes down to is laziness. I don't want to wash them when they need to be washed. But in addition to that, I feel like so I have the round elf makeup eraser type things. Even though you wash them, the makeup doesn't come out. So I feel like they will only look pretty once, and then like as soon as you use them once, that's it, man. Like they're gonna look like dingy princesses. But I don't know. They're very pretty. So I feel like I would be doing myself an injustice to not pick them up only because of the Disney aficionado that I am. All right. This next one has already released on Ulta's website, and I will be picking it up. I'm just kind of waiting. This month, listen, my budget was kind of stretched in every direction because of the sale. And then I've told y'all that Disney is releasing all of their 50th merch for Disney World, and you guys. So, you know, typically I do a bigger Sephora haul, and I couldn't, even though I went past what I said I would. So, yeah, my budget for Thanksgiving, for November is shot, but come December, I want to pick up the Morphe. I don't know what Pony's makeup is, y'all. I'm sorry. But it's the Constellation Sky Artistry palette. And this one speaks to me on so many levels. And I don't know why to tell you that it does, because it does look very neutral. And you guys know I don't gravitate towards neutral palettes. This one though, I don't know if it's the purples. I don't know if it's just the whole palette itself, not the shades, but like the packaging. If it's the color, whatever it is, had me at hello. So that definitely is going to be coming home with me eventually. And so it's a high pigment payoff pressed powder palette. So of course with pigments, you know, it's going to say some are eye safe. I use them anyways, but this looks absolutely stunning. And Morphe can be hit or miss. Although I think I've had more hits than misses. Most recently, the Sour Patch Kids was kind of a miss, but but this one I do want to pick up. I also picked up the Mickey and Friends one, and that one so far is treating me very well. Okay, let's move into Melt Cosmetics. Listen, is there any doubt that I'd pick this up? I have not yet picked it up. It did release on the site already. I debated grabbing it, but a lot of times I just, you know, for my channel, I should get it the moment it comes out on a site. But a lot of times I just want to wait and get the points and, you know, my free shipping and all that. Anyways, it's just in the return policy. For me, it's like comfort zone security blanket in that, like, I know Sephora's return policy. I don't have to ship anything back. I can go to the store, whatever. But the palette, I own quite a few Melt palettes. I don't own them all. But even when people say they're a miss, I end up loving them. So for me, they are consistent for me. I know not for everybody, but in addition though to the palette, I do want two of the liners, and it's the pink and the turquoise. I don't know that those two are coming to Sephora, so I may end up having to place an order on Melt anyways. And you guys, I really want the brush set. It's $109, so I don't have the money for it right now, but I love Melt brushes. I have two from the, what was it, Vida y Muerte? Is that what it was called? I have both of those palettes, but I bought two of the individual brushes, which I'm wishing they would have sold them individually as well, but you can only buy the bundle. So anyways, but I definitely do want to pick up that brush set because they are so good. I love that the handles are longer, they're sturdy, they just feel good in the hand. So, and the bristles are super soft. So it's going to be a must, the palette. And then I definitely want to, I'm eyeballing the brushes and those two liners. So that is that. Let's move into Juvias Place. Now, this is not something that has just dropped. However, it just came to Ulta. And I kind of want to touch on it because I am super intrigued by these two palettes. I, for one, love a good Juvias Place palette, and I'm going to say that I picked up both of the holiday palettes last year, and they were everything and more. For the price point, they really can't be beat. They were stunning. So this year, they've also come out with two, and they're the I Live, I Love eyeshadow palettes. And so one is like a blue type of theme, and one is a purple type of theme. Now, I will say that they have come to Ulta, but they came to Ulta like last year in a set. And I personally won't use the additional product in the set. And I think the set's like $26 as opposed to the $15 eyeshadow palette. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know. So anyways, but just so that you know, those have hit the Ulta stores, and I didn't find them on the website. But I did see them in stores yesterday, actually. And so, yeah, I don't know. So there's, again, a purple, and looks like a pressed glitter. They typically include that. I just don't know if this would be too light for a lot of skin tones anyways. But yeah, so we'll see if that comes home with me. But I don't know. I'm going to have to decide on whether I want to pay extra for the set, even though I'm not going to use whatever else is in the set. All right, my friends. So that about wraps it up. So there's not a ton, but there's enough to really make a dent in a budget. So really everything we talked about, mostly everything, was something that I want to come home with me. That I'm gonna pick up likely. So that being said, I hope that something in this video caught your interest, and if it did, let me know in the comment section below. Are you gonna pick any of this stuff up? I'm just super, super curious. It's one of those things where misery loves company, so you kind of want other people to spend money so you feel better about yourself. Anyways, I know I'm in good company because y'all do love purchasing these new releases as well. So that being said, we're going to wrap up today's video. And with that, I just want to give you a very quick verse of the day. Alrighty, my friends. So today's verse is highly encouraging, and it is so beautiful. Today's comes from Jeremiah 29:11, and it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I love that verse so much because anytime I'm going through difficult times that I'm just like, Lord, why? I feel like I'm in a rut. I feel like I'm in a place where I can't, like, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you're in a chapter of your life that it's just, it feels like there's no way out. And then I have to remind myself, God has a plan for my life. There are plans to give me a hope and a future. And then sometimes I look back and I'm like, wow, I totally see it. I see the plan as it, looking back as it played out that I wouldn't have known or seen as I was in the situation. So I just say that to encourage you, to motivate you, to tell you that Jesus has just wonderful and beautiful plans for your life. And if you don't already know him as your Lord and Savior, now's the time. Don't waste another moment. You just don't know when you're going to walk out your door and not come back. I'm not trying to get morbid or dark in this video, but that's the reality, is that we don't know if we're coming back to our homes. Get in your car and leave, and you just don't know, because the next moment isn't promised to us. So I just extend that invitation to you to know him as your Lord and Savior. He is the most incredible decision you will ever make. All right, friends, well, that brings us to the end of today's video. So with that, I say goodbye until the next one. I love you so very much. I hope you're having a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.